Hello everyone. Today I am going to deliver lecture on linear and quadratic equations of mathematical economics, and this lecture is for PG students. So if we talk about the importance of mathematical economics in the discipline of economics, so it is a very important part of economics, and with the help of mathematical part of economics, we understand about the some equation, some functions of economics with the help of mathematics. So linear and quadratic equation actually it is a basic part of mathematical economics, and I am going to cover this topic under first unit. So now today's topic is linear and quadratic equations. So it is a very basic concept of mathematics, and here we just explain some economic concept which covers under these equations. And in this lecture we will try to understand about what is the linear equation and what is the characteristics of linear equations uh, with quadratic equation, what is nature of quadratic equation, what is the curvature behavior of linear and quadratic equations. So first of all, I'm going to introduce the algebra part, and under algebra, just we cover linear and quadratic equation. Okay, so first of all, we will try to understand what is equation. So actually, equation is represent two or more than two variables. Okay, so algebra is basically a system of shorthand. Symbols are used to represent concepts and variables that are capable of taking different values. So here we will find out some unknown variable value of some unknown variables with the help of two or more than two equations. So in simple term, in normally we say that equations actually represent the relation between two or more than two variables. Okay, so here if we talk about the linear equation, so we represent linear equation in a given equation linear equation in given form. Suppose that ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So it is the standard format of linear equation with two variables. So this equation is representing the equation of two variables, like x and y. Both are the variables, and a, b, and c, these are the constants. In that condition, in this equation, condition will be a and b will be not equal to 0, and x, y are the variables. So this is the standard format of linear equation of two variables. Okay, this is the mathematical equations. If we try to explain this equation in economic terms, so we can say that x and y are the economic variables, and a, b, and c are the constants. So here variables means in economics we talk about the economic variables. So actually in economics always we talk about the uh, relation among the economic variables and try to find out the value of the economic variables. So that's why mathematics is so important for the economics. So this is the standard format of linear equation, and now we will understand about the nature of the curvature of linear equation with the help of video. So in this video actually we will understand the nature of the movement of uh, curve lines which covers under linear equations. So this is the basically standard format. Yeah, you can say that the standard format of uh, nature of lines under linear equation. So here we can say see that this is the lines is representing the straight line. Okay, so there is no any type of curvature, not there is no type of any changes in this line. So here in linear equation actually we represent the equation in a straight line way. So here we will try to understand the nature of linear equation with the help of this graphical representation. So this is a story where soar and hare and tortoise they are just making a race, and here we are representing the race in form of x-axis and y-axis. So here in x-axis just we are representing the hour, and in y-axis we are representing the distance in miles. So in this graph, in this story, tortoise started their race from beginning of the time, means from zero. Okay, and the speed of tortoise is half mile per hour. So here we are just seeing the of state line of uh, state line of race of tortoise. Now after 4 hours, the uh, hare started running. So with the 2 miles per hour. So in this graph, just we will draw a graph of race of hare from 4 hours onward. So this is the 4 hours and of 4 hour after 4 hours, and because of speed of hare is 2 miles per hour, so that it will be more uh, it will be more straight line. It will be more perpendicular towards y-axis. So this is the graphical representation of race of tortoise and race of hare. So here uh, the line of tortoise is much steeper compared to the line of hare because of the per mile speed is less than of tortoise compared to per mile speed of hare. So basically, with the help of equation, with the help of graphical representation, uh, we can you can say that draw a line of speed of tortoise and speed of hare. So here x and y point. This is the in the intersection point of uh, intersection point of curve of hare and curve of tortoise. That will be the equilibrium point. In that point, both will be at same place. So here we will just uh, make a equation of a straight line of tortoise. Okay, because of graphically just be represented, and we can say that the slope will be 1 by half because of the speed of tortoise was half mile per hour. So if we calculate the ratio of line of tortoise, so we can find out the that will be 1 by 2. So in there in equation y is equal to mx plus c, then sc will be 0 because of tortoise started running from beginning of the time. So equation will be y is equal to 1 by 2 x. So this is the linear equation of race of tortoise. Now we will find out the equation of speed of hare. Okay, so slope will be 2 because of hare running uh, with the speed of 2 miles per hour. So coordinate will be 4 0 because of tortoise started after 4 hours with 0 kilometer. So if we make the equation, so here this is the equation of speed of hair, and that will be y is equal to 2x minus 8. So that will be equation of speed of hair. So here we got two different equation, linear equation of tortoise, speed of tortoise and speed of hair. So actually this is the basic idea of to find out the linear equation, and this is the how we can just draw a equation on the basis of graphical representation of linear graphical representation of different lines. You can say that straight lines. Okay, so this is the basic idea of linear equation, and we can find out the equilibrium point. Yeah, you can say the intersect point of two different linear equations. Now we will discuss about the uh, sorry uh, now we'll discuss about the economic application of linear equation. In the beginning of the economics, always we talk about the demand and supply. So there is two equation, demand side equation and supply side equation. So here this is the form of linear equation, and intersect point of demand side equation and the supply side equation will be the equilibrium point, and we can find out the value of price and quantity on intersect point of demand side equation and supply side equation. So here uh, no doubt, the application of linear equations always useful for the to find out the value of economic variables in economics. So that is a simple representation of the application of linear equation in demand and supply with the help of equalization of demand and supply, we get the value of price and quantity. So here graphically just I am representing the demand side equation and supply side equation, and x is the equilibrium point. Yeah, you can say the intersect point of demand equation and supply equation. So here just we equalize the demand equation and supply equation to each other, and always note that these equations, the nature of these equations always be linear equation. Okay, so here we can get the value of p and q. So here we can say that value of q is 600 and value of p is 300. So this is the simple application, and no doubt it is important application of linear equation. So now we will discuss about the quadratic equation. So here, if we talk about the quadratic equation, the standard format of equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So this is the standard format of quadratic equation. So where x is an unknown variable and a, b, and c are constant parameter with a is not equal to 0. So it is a very important characteristic of quadratic equation. So here, if you talk about the a, b, c variables, constant, so b and c can be 0, but a will not 0, because of a is carrying x square. So here a will not equal to 0. Suppose if you think if a is equal to 0, so automatically if we put the value of a is equal to 0, so automatically we will get the bx plus c is equal to 0. It means automatically that equation will be converted into linear form. So here we have to remember two things. First thing is the quadratic equation always in form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and where A, B, C are